Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another collab for you. This is going to be a Valentine's Day collab. I am participating with Dollface Dreddy and Miss Sweet Char here on YouTube. Lots of variety in this collab because we did not have a specific look or we weren't going by a certain palette that we all had to use, so definitely check out our looks. Look is not your cup of tea, then maybe Miss Sweet Char or Dollface Dreddy has something for you. So I will leave their links down below. Also, there will be previews towards the end of their looks, so just look for that. You can click on the name and it will take you straight to their video. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel because I create content weekly. And if you are old, thank you so much for coming back and watching and commenting. I love you guys so much, and we're just going to continue on with this collab.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is put on my brows using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony, and I'm going to base out my eyelids with Soft Ochre by MAC. The first shade that I'm going to be using is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the shade Morocco, and I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush and working that into my crease and just above it. I just want to create a really nice transitional color. I'm also taking Morocco and putting this on the outer and inner corners of my eyes, and I'm using a fluffy shading brush. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's 2-in-1. I can apply product while buffing it out. It just saves me time. Taking Fudge, I'm going to repeat the exact same step. I'm just using a smaller brush. And again, you want to buff it out as you go. So now I'm taking Noir by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm putting that even closer to the center of my eyes. And I think the brush is what got me. Is the brush kind of made the eyeshadow look splotchy. It's really hard to work with black eyeshadows. I mean, we just kind of don't get along. I try to buff it out, try to kind of make it look gradient. It was a hot mess, but I try to make it work. So as you guys can see, I'm just going back in with the Fudge to touch everything up. Now I'm taking metallic on a concealer brush, and I'm just smacking that in the middle. At least I know where everything needs to be, and then I can just go back in lightly later on and buff everything out and get the shadows where I need it to be. As you guys can see right now, I'm taking a little bit of that Noir color and I'm just popping it where it needs to be to make everything look symmetrical and just look gradient. And as you guys can see, I'm going back in with the metallic color. I'm just going back in to touch everything up because, like I said, I want it to look symmetrical. If you find that you have to do that, go ahead and do it. There's no shame in that. So don't worry about it. Everybody does it. So I'm just going in with Morocco and touching things up again, and then adding more of the black to shape it up. I don't want to bore you guys with my foundation routine, so bam. So now we're taking the NYX gel liner, and I'm putting that on my top and bottom waterlines as well as a little bit of the lower lash line. I took Morocco again, and I'm basically going to repeat the process that I have on the top of my eyes on the bottom. So Morocco, Noir on the inner outer, and then we are going to take the metallic color, as you guys can see here, and I'm just popping that in the middle. As you guys know, I'm using my DODOLASHES in B115. I just think that these spiky lashes really work, and please don't forget to use my coupon code, yes, for some dollars off. So I took Chic, and I'm just putting that in the inner tear duct. I just felt that that was a really nice gradient color, and I'm just putting on some mascara on my lower lash line. Now we are buffing off all that baking powder that we have on our face, that highlight, that, you know, that extra glow that we need. And I'm just going back in with whatever foundation is left on that Luxie Beauty brush and buffing it out. I took some blush from the Sleek Blush by 3 palette, popped that on, took some Becca Opal for that cute highlight. That highlight though, that highlight! And I'm using a Nicka K lip liner. I'm sorry guys, I don't know the name, but the lipstick is Fashion Revival. That's the look. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to check these beautiful, talented Canadian ladies out. Thank you so much for watching, guys.